Call him! Bring him to me!
Yes.
I'ma beat your ass.
Mr. James Wan, Tyrone Magnus has a message for you, my friend. Aquaman was a visual masterpiece. That was a good movie. That was a good movie. Many of you have been following my reactions to the Aquaman trailers, and I was not impressed by the first one, nor a second one, but there was a third one that impressed me. So, going in 2-1 to the movie, I didn't know what to expect. I know that there are great trailers for bad movies. There are bad trailers for bad movies. There are bad trailers for great movies. And there are great trailers for great movies. So I just didn't know what to think. And pretty much from the start of the movie, it made its stamp on visuals and action, and I was impressed. I was impressed. I didn't know what to think. I thought that everyone did a great job acting. The fight choreography, that was great. The fights were great. I really did like them. Sometimes the dialogue was a little, a little hokey, a little comic booky. I know it's based on a comic book movie. Comic book, but you know what I mean. A little camp thrown in there. But it was easy to deal with considering how epic the movie was. The visuals were, like I said, they were a masterpiece. They were stunning to watch. I watched it at a RPX movie theater. It's Regal. In 3D, and it was great. It was great. I love Jason Momoa as Aquaman. Thought he did a great job. He's basically the same dude that we saw in Justice League, but his character is expanded more. We dive deeper into who he is. Definitely, he does seem a lot more mysterious when we meet him in the Justice League. So. In this, we get to see more of him and who he is and how he thinks and what type of a person he is. We get the full origin of him. We find out all of who his family members are and, who he is as the rightful king, of Atlantis. And I gotta say, they gave you kind of a sympathetic villain in Black Manta, When we saw that one clip, remember how we saw the clip of the fight and people were just like, oh God, this is going to be horrible. Because of the clip that they gave us, we didn't get a chance to see everything else. By the way, the dude that played Black Manta, when he takes his helmet off and reveals himself at first, you think it's Kevin Hart. I'm telling you, man, he looked a lot like Kevin Hart a lot in this movie. Okay, different angles. He's clearly not Kevin Hart. But I'm telling you, he favors Kevin Hart at certain angles. Oh, he's taking that helmet off. Also, it looks like Kevin Hart. And I was like, oh, okay, that's the dude I thought was. I was like, okay, wait a minute though, because he looked like him. Just so you know, there is an end credit scene. And I just want you to know, James Wan, Mr. Wan, you and your crew, I can tell, WB, y'all spent your time on this one. You really did. This movie did not seem rushed. This movie seemed like you spent every red cent of that budget on this movie. So whoever was responsible, what team was responsible for this movie, moving forward, y'all need to take care of things for, everything else, okay? Man of Steel 2, we need a Man of Steel 2. Stop playing around this Supergirl shit, okay? we need a Man of Steel 2. He is the flagship. He is the leader of the Justice League. Stop playing around here. We need another Man of Steel. And since y'all ain't working with my boy, Zack Snyder, no more, love you, Zack. Straight up love you. Always love your stuff. Fan to the end. But since y'all ain't working with him, WB, how about handing it over to Mr. Wan? Because he did an excellent job on this. And I know it ain't just one man. Okay, the director is a big cog in many moving parts. Your special effects team was incredible for this. I was just watching some of the stuff in the ocean, creatures and monsters and all the stuff that was, I was just like, wow, looking at the scale of some of this stuff. Oh man, the scale, the detail, the animation, the fluidity, the special effects, the water special effects, the way they moved, the way their hair moved. You know what I mean? Like, I knew it was going to be special effects heavy, and I'm okay with a special effects heavy movie as long as the special effects look good. Problem I had with the trailers is, for some reason, maybe it was because of my computer screen. You know, sometimes a computer screen can't do the justice of what, and that's no pun intended, the justice of what a movie is really supposed to look like. You know what I mean? So when you see it on the big screen and all its splendor, then it's like, wow, okay. I'm definitely going to buy this and get this on Blu-ray in 3D when it comes out. I had a great time watching this. And tip of the hat to Dolph Lundgren, too. Dolph Lundgren, I hadn't seen him act. I saw him in Creed 2. He didn't have many lines. I've seen him in Rocky 4, but I never saw him in He-Man. Never got a chance to see him in He-Man. I saw a little bit of He-Man when I was younger, but I never got a chance to watch the full film. And I remember him in a movie with Brandon Lee. Was it Showdown Little Tokyo or something like that? Which I liked. I really liked that movie. But this is my first time really getting a chance to take him in and see him act. And he did a great job. He did a great job. Everybody's acting was good. Yeah, well, there was some points where it was kind of okay. But, man, James Wan, the vibrance of the colors, the angles, the angles of some of these shots, like with the fights in that, man, Juan, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna look up all your movies now and find out which ones you made. Okay, and I definitely got to find out which movies you made, man. Make sure I check out the James Wan catalog. I've probably seen some of your movies and don't even know it. Let me see here. James Wan movies.
James Wan's movies include Aquaman, The Conjuring, and 27 others.
Alright, I ain't watching that one. Not into horror, Mr. Wan. Oh, he did Saw. Fast 7. Fast 7's one of my... Okay. See, I knew some of the stuff looked familiar. Fast 7's one of my absolute favorites of the Fast and Furious franchise. I saw Insidious. Oh, you do a lot of horror. Dead Silence, The Conjuring, Annabelle, The Nun. Yeah, I ain't gonna watch The Nun. Jigsaw. I didn't get to see Jigsaw. I gotta see that. Wow, man, you do a lot of scary ass movies. Guess I'll just stick with with this one and with Fast 7. That's all I need to know, Mr. Wan. He did a great job, though. Oh! If I missed anything, I apologize. This is my movie review, and I give Aquaman a 5 out of 5. Woos! Never judge a movie by a trailer, folks. Never judge a movie by the trailer. That's why no matter what I think of a movie trailer, I'll still go see the movie if I'm interested in seeing the movie in the first place. You know what I mean? 10 million subscribers! Woo!
You
may now subscribe.